some space. He's in the clear. Denard's in on the tackle.
The defense cannot give up these long runs. You have to hustle to the ball, get a lot of people around the ball carriers to make sure they don't take short gains and turn them into long ones.
The Redskins moving inside the 20 and the red zone. Last week, they just feasted on that part of the field. Let's see how they back up the big play here. And the give now to Chris Johnson. Flowers is in on the tackle.
If I'm on the defense and the offense is this close to scoring, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am sending everybody. I am going to gamble that it is a run. If they have the courage to throw it, let them. If they do, of course it'll be a touchdown.
The give. Williams there to take him down. Between plays, let's take a look at how the Bengals defense. This is a ball-hawking unit that a week ago came up with 4 takeaways. The Bengals defense lined up going with the 46 defense. 3rd and goal to go from the 2. Jams it across the goal line for the touchdown. And with that touchdown, they've grabbed the lead here early in the first.
Boy, it's always nice to jump out to lead the football game. It just takes pressure off of you. And what it does, it puts the pressure on the other team. A good spot after scoring that touchdown.
It's good. The 18-yard line. The Redskins defense now is going to go nickel. First down at the 18.
Running right through the trenches.
Here's a look at the Bengals line up on offense. Last week, their aerial attack was in high gear, throwing for over 300 yards. The Bengals at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Green's got it on a pass, had some heat on it.
First down coming up. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down.
Jeremy Hill has the catch. Into the open.
The quarterback that time realized it was zone coverage. He just waited for the defense to get out of position, and he threw it to the open hole.
Coming to the line at the 49. The Bengals step up to the line, employing now their jumbo package. And pick up about 4. And now here's the Redskins defense. They never got to the quarterback once last week. Setting up now at the 45. The Bengals come out with a split backfield.
Second down and 7.
Should have had it, but the hit knocked it out. That was some defensive effort that time to knock the ball away and deny the reception.
Yeah, beautiful job and good defense called by the defensive coordinator. But the defender timed it perfectly. That's what it's all about in the NFL. You got to time up these throws and catches and hits exactly, and the defender did it that time.
Get ready. 38,
doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
3rd down and 7.
Kerrigan with the sack. This defense in the early going looks like a mighty feisty bunch here today, Phil.
Well, I think they thought coming into today's game, by us talking to the coaches, they thought their defense was going to play well, and that was a good series that time by them.
And he punts it, and it's going to sail out of bounds, trying to play kick away from that dangerous returner. The Redskins about to take over on offense, coming off a touchdown drive. Last time they had it, they really ran it up and down the field.
Yeah, you know what I would do on the offensive side? I would come out here and get in a run formation, and I would have a play-action pass because the defense is worried about stopping the run. If you show them a look where they think it's going to be run, they're going to dig in and try to do that. There should be somebody wide open down the field.
And here's the toss. A tackle behind the line.
Got to give the defense some credit on 1st down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. 2nd down and 12.
Atkins in his face and takes him down.
You're talking about a bonus. When you get a defensive tackle that can get in the backfield and sack the quarterback, that is something special. Great job that time by the big D tackle.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. And out of the eye. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
The Redskins know what a situation they were in right there, and it was a tough one. 3rd and long, what are you going to do? Well, they decide to run the football, and I agree with that. If you try to throw it down the field, it probably was going to lead to a mistake.
Picks up 8 here. The Bengals heading back out there on offense, hoping to improve on their last possession, which ended rather quickly with a punt.
Yeah, I think what they got to do, they got to come out and be a little more creative, get the defense off guard, make them think over there. That was too generic what they did on the offensive side. If you want to score, show some ingenuity.
Get ready.
The Bengals have it at the 44. Hill with the reception. That's a gain of 8.
The Bengals did a good job that time, throwing a pass on 1st down and picked up some nice yards. Now 2nd and short really puts the defense in a tough position.
After that grab, it's now 2nd down and 2.
Let's go.
Hill's got it on the handoff.
And he'll down him at that point.
You're running back in this league and you pick up 1st downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
First and 10. They'll run it off the toss. And picks up maybe 3 or 4.
Bernard's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
This will be 2nd down.
Rashad Perriman has the football. And he's in for the touchdown. What a play. What a run.
Like a hustle, bad tackling, you name it. They allowed the short throw and catch to go all the way down the field for a score.
And the extra point is good. The Bengals getting ready to kick it off. He'll have a chance to take off. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Redskins got absolutely nothing out of their previous possession, and here they are back on the field. Another 3 and out, I would have to think, would be very demoralizing to this team right now, Phil.
Yeah, it's going to be demoralizing to the offense, but I'll tell you who's going to be more demoralized is the defense, because they need to sit on the sidelines and get a little rest. So I know there's a lot of pressure on this offense right now. That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
Second down coming up. They'll run it here. Flowers is there to make the tackle.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
That last play was a run. Third down coming up.
Back here to start quarter 2. We are deadlocked right now in a game that has seen its fair share of defense.
Yeah, it's kind of fun to watch, isn't it? I love defenses when they come out and they just establish the line of scrimmage and beat the offense up. That's what we've seen so far, and I think it's going to continue.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
Games in the NFL can hinge on third and short. Who can pick them up and who can stop them? How about that play that time by the defense? They stopped the third and short run, and now it's fourth down.
The Redskins will go for it here on fourth down and short. The Redskins come out in a jumbo set. The Redskins will take the snap from the 30. The Redskins turn the ball over on downs.
Good job by the defense that time. Fourth down, they were ready for everything. Very aggressive, fast. They make the play, and this could change the game around.
What a nice spot to begin this drive.
Let's go.
First down at the 30. Handoff out of the I formation. That's a gain of 6.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second.
The Bengals are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. This play call is for the fullback. Met by Kerrigan this time. From inside the red zone. Now first and 10. Hill's going to secure the handoff. And he gains maybe 3.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go. And they stopped him for a short gain.
Here we have second down. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. And it's batted down.
Things get tight down here in the red area. I got to give the defensive man a lot of credit, though. In position, sees the ball thrown, and is able to get that hand up there and knock it down.
Well, let's go. Blue 95. Blue 95. Green.
Now he's going to change the play, and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
3rd and 7. And it's knocked down.
Good job that time by the defensive player. He reads the quarterback, gets in position, down near his own end zone, knocks that pass down.
The kick is good. They've taken the lead on that field goal with the second quarter just getting going.
Nice job by the offense. I thought there were a few plays called that time by the offensive coordinator that were not very good, but they overcame the coaching and still got 3 points.
It's out past the 20 and brought down at the 24.
The Redskins take the field here. Their last possession ended with a very crazy decision going for it on 4th down from their own territory. An unusual decision, to say the least.
I don't know if it's unusual. We see this all the time from this guy. So it's when you're going to learn. You know, I guess when you pile up enough losses, you'll finally say, hey, I want to win a game. I'm going to manage it differently. And in those situations, you should punt.
Okay, if you were playing the game right now, what would you have done with that last possession?
I absolutely would have punted it without question. Brown's one of those guys. If he drops a pass or makes a mistake on the field, he doesn't make excuses. He knows no matter what the circumstances are, if you get your hands on the football as a receiver in the NFL, everybody expects you to make the catch.
Get ready. 188. 188.
The Redskins have it at the 24. Ball is out. And the defense has it.
That's an easy correction to make when you fumble the football like that. You got to learn to put 2 hands on it when there are a lot of defenders around you.
The Bengals on a quest for their 3rd straight scoring drive here, Phil. They've been having their way with that defense on these last few possessions.
Well, let me say this, Jim, it's not that easy to score points in the NFL. Not the way they're making it look. And they're confident. They look like they're fast. They're fresh. They're rested. It's been fun to watch. It's a nice play that time by the defense. The offense is inside your red zone. You've got to stop them from scoring. That was a good job of swatting the football away.
The Bengals line up, split backfield.
188.
2nd down and 10. Green's going to pull in the bullet pass.
Only 2 yards to go to pay dirt.
The Bengals are at the line of scrimmage with a spread formation.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
1st and goal to go from the 2. Cincinnati is in for the score. Perriman's 5th touchdown reception of the year. And the point after is good. The Redskins ready to return the kick. Brown's going to run this one out. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Redskins are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck. That's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You've got to go out there and be much better.
Williams is there to make the stop.
The old-fashioned way of picking up big yardage is running the fly route on the outside. Show the speed of the receiver and the strength of the quarterback's arm. What a nice completion.
Looks like they're in press coverage here. It's intercepted.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you just misjudge the talent on the other side. And what a play by the linebacker picking off the pass. What a pair of hands also.
The Bengals now ready to take over again on offense. They were successful on their previous drive, getting the ball all the way to the end zone. I'm sure they're looking for more of the same right now.
Oh, absolutely. That's what you always want. You want to find your way to the end zone, and so many people contributed on that last drive, and you've got to give the coaches a lot of credit for putting the players in excellent position.
Halfway through the second quarter. Spins away from contact. Flag is out. The defense will take the penalty.
The Bengals offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line. They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
The Redskins defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. The Bengals will take the snap from the 40. Jeremy Hill has the catch. Hill takes his spot in the backfield. The Bengals snap it at the 41. Hill's tackled down at the 36. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day. That's second down coming up.
Get ready. 188.
Almost intercepted that time. The Bengals have a third down coming up. They did a great job a week ago of converting on third down.
Get ready. 188.
The Bengals snap it at the 36. Jarring hit that time. Knocks the ball free.
Good anticipation that time by the defender. He gets to the receiver just as the football's arriving, and he makes a beautiful hit to knock the football loose.
No good. No good.
I think it was a risky decision to send him out there and kick this long field goal. They miss it, and look what they've done. They've given the other team's offense very good field position.
First down at the 43. Up the gut here.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
It's now second down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. The Redskins elect to take a timeout here before the second down snap. 2 minutes to go in the first half, and second down is coming up. Second down and 7. Here's the handoff. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up. And now we reach the 2-minute warning here in the second quarter. First down at the 43. Incomplete. The hit jarred the ball loose.
Good job that time, Jim, by the defender. He hit that receiver so hard that football came flying out. That's why it's incomplete. The big hit by the defender.
Double tight end formation. Launches it down the field.
Every quarterback hates a situation like this. You're down the football game, and you got third and long, but you must be thinking, don't turn it over. So don't force the situation by trying to throw one in there in tight coverage. If they're not open, throw it short.
The Redskins take it from the 43. Makes the reception. That brings the play to an end. That's his first reception today.
You just can't sit back there and play conservative defense in the NFL. The quarterbacks and receivers are too good. You play safe and you give up the first down.
The Redskins are driving toward the end zone, and they need to come away with 7 right now.
Oh, absolutely. They need 7 to get back into this football game and make this game closer. Once you get inside the 10-yard line, of course, the field is very small. You got to come up with something different. Can they do it this time?
And now he'll serve, touchdown, and drawing close.
That was a nice job by the quarterback. He read the defense. He realized there was a little weakness in one spot. He goes there and gets the touchdown on the quarterback's knee.
Add the extra point. The kick is good.
The Bengals are ready to return the kick. Ellington's going to test the coverage here. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Bengals now coming to the line. Been a closely contested game so far. The score's 17-14. The Bengals from the 22. And this is dropped.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
The Redskins come out in a dime package. The Bengals from the 22. Looking long. The ball is jarred loose.
Well, if you're the offensive coordinator here in a third and long situation and you're winning a close game, you'd like to pick this up. But also, you got to make sure you call a play that doesn't put the offense at too much risk. Tough call coming up here for the coordinator.
They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. And it's swatted away.
The Bengals really don't have much of a chance of picking up this first down. It's third and long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
They're set to punt it away now. Brown's just going to wave his arm here and make the fair catch.
The Redskins take the field again on offense. They'll be looking for a repeat of their last drive. They came away with a touchdown and really had the defense on its heels.
Well, it's going to be hard to repeat what they just did because it looks so easy and it was well done by their offense. And I think when you talk about situations like this, it really comes down to one thing. Can the offensive line continue to dominate?
And looking underneath, this will go incomplete. Second down now. The Redskins with an empty backfield look here. Dropping back now into the shotgun. Throws the pass. Catch made. No one's going to get him now. All the way home and all alone. Touchdown. That touchdown appears that it will secure them to halftime lead as the second quarter is winding down here.
Well, they sure hope it does. There's nothing like going in at halftime with the lead. You just feel like all the hard work you put in the week, you put it to good use, and you want to keep that lead going into halftime.
The Redskins getting set for the extra point. Makes the PAT. Redskins getting set for the kickoff. Ellington's running this one out. And he's across the 10, and that's about it. He's tackled at the 15-yard line. The Bengals offense is on the field, hoping to erase the memory of their last drive, which was completely unproductive. A quick 3 and out.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if they can erase this defense. This defense is pretty good. We saw that in the last drive, and they got good players, and they're pretty excited, so this is going to be tough on the offense.
Defense respecting the deep ball, playing way off the receivers. Surveys. Intercepted.
When you get an opportunity like this, you want to take advantage of it. The defense did. The opportunity was there. They get a chance to intercept the football. They do. Now, can their offense take advantage of this situation?
The Bengals defense packs it in now, going with the 46. An extra tight end on the field for this one. First down at the 20. Intercepted. Tackles made.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Bengals offense back on the field, trying to make up for that costly mistake the last time they had the ball. The turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
First down here after the run. Hill in the backfield. Single back set.
And
intercepted. Jones is there to take him down.
Linebackers nowadays are so talented. They can just do everything. They're strong enough to stop the run. But how about this interception? Good job, good reading of the quarterback, and a nice catch.
They'll go shotgun here. Antonio Brown has the catch.
Situations you go over so many times. It's practice and training camp. Know what's going on in the offensive side, how to preserve time. Good job that time by the offensive player. Get out of bounds and giving his team more chances to get it done here in the first half.
get ready.
First down and 10. Pass is intercepted. Breaks out of the tackle.
Robert, such an impressive athlete. We know he can tackle and stop the run game, but how about that in the pass game? Defending the pass and picking it off. Good job.
The Bengals with the ball back now, benefiting from the turnover after giving the ball up themselves just a few minutes earlier. We're seeing mistakes start to accumulate here, Phil, for both teams.
I think, Jim, that's what you call them. You call them mistakes. They are turnovers. They're just giving the football away. There's no excuse for that, and they got to tighten things up here in this game.
We're back for the start of the third quarter. Jim Nantz along with Bill Sims here at FedEx Field. Ellington's going to test the coverage this time. He's going to be tackled right around the 21-yard line. That return's good for about 26. The Bengals offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half.
The Redskins will come out in the dime. And now here's the first snap of the second half. Going for the deep ball. The ball is jarred out of his hands.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
Second down after the incompletion.
Get ready.
From the shotgun. Hill with the reception. Hill's tackled down at the 39.
The Bengals, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
Did not get both feet down.
Almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line.
The Redskins go with the dime formation here on defense. 2nd and 10. Got a big lane. He'll pick up 7 this time. It'll be 3rd down.
Get ready. Brad 38. Brad 38.
Look out. They're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
And the catch is made by Giovanni Bernard.
The Bengals just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
Here's the football resting at the 43.
The Redskins with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. 1st and 10. And it's caught by Marvin Jones.
The Bengals did a good job there on first down. That pass picks up some good solid yards. Now 2nd and short. Much easier to call those kind of plays.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
Let's go. Brad 38.
The Bengals will take the snap from the 35. The Bengals get a first down.
You know, when you throw the football like that down the field, you pick up a first down. Now you can do anything you want on the offensive side, and you got that defense guessing. Good job by the offense getting in the red zone. Now you're down some points. You got to find a way to score a touchdown. The defensive line, they're all talking. They're all shifting to the right.
This play set up by the long gainer. To the ground. And Bernard is brought down. Ends up picking up 4.
Bernard's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
Stepping up, ready to go from the 7.
The Redskins sat at the line. Dime package.
95. 95.
Green had it, but couldn't hold on as this goes incomplete.
So many times when you drop a football in the NFL, a pass like that, it's because of lack of concentration. You're just not serious about what you're doing. Defense crowding the line of scrimmage. Look out. This could be a blitz.
He's hit as he throws it.
A short field goal try on the way. And a flag comes out. Chip shot here.
drives it through for the field goal. We're now midway through the third, and with that field goal, they look to take command of this game here in the second half.
Yeah, you know, when you get to this point of the game and it gets near the third quarter, about the middle of it, hey, you just want to be in the lead, put the pressure on the other team, and I think that's what they've done right here.
And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Redskins offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake. Let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Pulls it in. And that gains a few.
You got to be able to adjust when you run these drag routes across the field. The throw cannot always be right on target. Can you reach behind, make the catch, and keep going full speed? That's the sign of a good receiver.
Second down and 7. Gets the handle here. Third down on the way. The Redskins come to the line of scrimmage and empty out the backfield. Everyone split out wide. It's intercepted. And he's brought to the ground.
Howard's able to show off those great hands and picking off that pass from the linebacker position. What a job and what a pair of hands.
The Bengals back onto the field now to get another drive started. They came away with a field goal in their last possession, Phil, but had to be a letdown because they were really moving the football.
Oh, I think you're right. They had to be let down. You execute so many good plays going down the field, and you just need that one to get you in the end zone. They did not do that. So, Jim, I think you're right. I think they were a little down about that field goal.
Only 34 yards to the end zone.
Let's go.
Second down and 10. And the flag is down. Nice catch. The defense accepts the penalty.
Quarterback should have never thrown at that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
After that penalty, it's now second down and 20. The Redskins defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense from the shotgun. The pass play fails to work, and now it's third down.
Let's go.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
The pass is off the mark, and that's a 3-and-out.
That's interesting. As you watch the receiver trying to make that catch, he knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
That punt could not have been better struck. And now the defense has the advantage with the opposition, with their backs to their own end zone. The Redskins' last possession ended somewhat painfully with an interception. You wonder if they're going to try to compensate for that mistake on this drive, Phil.
Well, sometimes when you have a mistake on the offensive side, it does make you get more conservative. But let's look at it from the defensive side. It was just a tremendous play. So sometimes in the NFL, that's going to happen where the defensive player is just better than the offensive player.
I know you had a lot of experience at this, but after you threw an interception, what was it like coming back out on the field the next time?
Well, I tell you, I tell all my teammates to be alert. You might have to tackle again because I'm going to keep firing it down the field.
Out of the shotgun.
Redskins did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
In plus territory at the 49.
First down following the long play.
Let's go.
Handoff. Flowers is going to make the tackle.
I guess you'd say he's like a quarterback. You can't complete them all. And this running back, he can't make every run spectacular. Nowhere to go, so only gets a couple yards this time.
After running it, it's second down. The Redskins come to the line, and they put their receivers in a bunch formation. Looking to go deep. And they can't connect.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
Third down. Quarters formation here for the defense.
The defensive line saw something the offense is doing. Look at them all shifting to the right.
The Redskins now move the chains. That's his first reception today.
The Redskins look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
A foot race to the end zone. And in for the touchdown.
To me, still one. Plays in NFL football, a long running play for a touchdown. And how about that one? It had it all in its speed. Good moves, good blocks. Exciting touchdown.
The Redskins getting set for the extra point. Extra point is good. The Bengals are ready to return the kick. Signals fair catch. No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. The Bengals weren't able to get anything out of their last drive and were forced to punt as they take the field here. Do you think they are going to vary their approach, Phil?
Well, I hope so. I think they will. They got a lot of information out there in that short drive, Jim, and you do that by showing different formations and plays. You saw how the defense reacted to it. Now you counter-react and see if you can get some positive play.
I'm sure they're tired of being in the 3-and-out business.
Well, that's a bad business to be in. I know. I get in a lot of bad businesses.
The Redskins come out in a dime package. First down at the 20. Here's the handoff out of the strong eye. It's now second down.
Get ready.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
Snap it out of the gun. Got a flag. Hauls it in. Going to take it the distance. They'll decline the penalty and let the play stand. And the lead is theirs now, just before we reach the fourth quarter. What a huge touchdown that could prove to be.
Yeah, we're getting to that point of the game where you're starting to think and you involve the strategy. How do you want to approach things on the defensive side? Do you want to start calling plays on the offensive side that eats up the clock? Those things are in play now.
Get ready.
Nice job by the defense that time, stopping a two-point conversion. It is so tough from the 2-yard line. So many things to think about on the defensive side, but they were ready that time.
The Redskins ready to return the kick. Brown's going to run this one out. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Redskins offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last drive actually ended in a touchdown, Phil. We'll see if they still have it in them to issue a repeat performance.
Well, what you saw in that last drive was everything just came together perfectly for him. The experience of the football team, the talent of the players, and the coaches helped them out, and they got it done.
The Redskins lined up. Everybody split out wide. First down at the 21. Makes the reception. And Williams is the one who brings him to the ground.
Redskins, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
Coming up, second down.
Let's go.
They go draw, looking for some daylight up the middle. On the way, third down. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. We're about to get the final 15 minutes underway, and as dreadful as these defenses have been through the first three quarters, if one of them steps up at a crucial time here in this last quarter, it could win them the ball game.
Now, is there anything that's gone on in this game so far that makes you think that these defenses are going to turn around the way they're playing? I am not.
Intercepted. Even with all the scoring we've seen, a defense now steps up and makes the biggest play of this game as we start the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they went out there and they finally made a play. Man, did that take a long time to see the defense step up, but not too late. Good play, good interception.
Hills lined up directly behind the quarterback here. First down at the 46. Going deep. Touchdown, Cincinnati. He's caught his 7th touchdown pass of the season. The Bengals for the point after. Driving extra point is good. The Bengals now ready to kick the football down the field. Right there at the 20. The Redskins just gave up some big turnover points. Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done. Look at the defensive line shifting all down to the inside. They're pinching. They're expecting a run right up the middle. Well, the quarterback showed off his arm strength that time, didn't he? He put the football right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hands.
So they complete one, and still it's second down. The Bengals lined up in the nickel.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
It was right there, but he didn't bring it in.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
It's third down coming up. The Redskins get set at the line, needing to get to the 30 for a first. as he throws. Well, it's been a day where we've never even really seen the punters in action. And let's introduce them for the first time.
I don't think I've said this too many times in my career broadcasting for quite a few years, that I was getting tired of seeing the offense have success. So that was a nice job by the defense that time.
The catch is made. They bring him down in the middle of the field at the 50.
If you're a coach and you put the football in the hands of your punter, you have to be sweating some bullets over there on the sideline, and now you feel relieved because it worked for your offense.
First and 10. Gets away from the pressure. Geno Atkins gets the sack.
Well, defensive tackles so many times are in charge of stopping a run, but not this time. The big fellow, good move at the snap of the football, gets in that backfield and gets the sack.
Second down coming up.
Let's go.
The Redskins will take the snap from the 40. Wants to go deep. On target.
The Redskins just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
Quickly to the line. Will go ground.
Defense wasn't fooled by that play call. The defense, even though their team is leading, they were ready for the run, and they stopped the offense that time just for a couple yards.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive.
Get ready.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving them hand signals.
Williams there to make the tackle. This will be the 8th play of this drive. They're going to the hurry.
Let's go. This has got to be a blitz. Look how everybody's crowding the line of scrimmage.
Finds Gresham. Gresham brought down after picking up 11 on this play.
The Redskins did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind in the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
First and goal. Handoff made. And that gains 1. He's now averaging 6 yards a carry on the day. This drive now about to reach the 10th play of the series.
Let's go.
Second and goal from the 2. They're going to run it on the toss.
Jim, I love these situations. Third and goal, what are they going to call? They're going to run the football, they're going to go with the pass, and if it is a pass, I will look for something quick.
Loss of a couple that time. Mounting a serious drive. Time is beginning to run out here midway in the 4th. Reaches out and grabs it. And he's on the sidelines and out of bounds.
Jim, here in the 4th quarter, when you're down, what you want to do is just keep that football moving. That time it's a short throw. He gets a completion. Good job.
The offense is still on the field right now. 4th down, and they'll need to pick up 2. The Bengals load up the box, going with the 46 defense. Finds his mark. Touchdown, Washington. Finding the end zone for the first time this season. Could have taken the 1-point gimme. They went for the 2, and they are turned away. The Bengals are ready to return the kick. Ellington's going to test the coverage here. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line.
The Bengals will be trying to make it 3 successful drives in a row as they retake the field here on offense, partner.
They got a great feeling. In other words, they're confident, they feel good, so you need to keep here and score again.
The Bengals pistol set here. First down at the 25.
Looking to go down the field here.
And it's incomplete.
Deep passes in the NFL, they always serve a purpose. You're not always going to get the completion, but at least it gets the defense thinking that you will try some long throws down the field.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. 2nd and 10. Set up screen to Bernard. Tackled at the 29-yard line. Timeouts called. We're going to step aside. We'll be back in just a moment. Third and 5 still to go, even after that last completion. The Bengals at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. There is a flag out. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. Third down after the penalty. And the defense will use one of its timeouts right here. Third down after the penalty. No bump coverage here. Corners backing up. We're late in the game, and the offense is in no hurry. Third and forever. And it's batted down. I thought the way this game was going, Phil, that the 2 punters in this game wouldn't even have to go into the locker room when it was over and even take a shower.
Well, that tells you a lot about what's been going on out here today. It has been an offensive explosion, no question, but finally a defense decided they had enough, and they found a way to get off the field.
And a run back of about 3.
The Redskins taking the field on offense, coming up a touchdown on their last drive, Phil.
Yeah, they did it mostly through the air, Jim, and I love the way how they did that. It was aggressive throwing by the quarterback, and my gosh, is he on target today.
Time is running out. The defense knows it's playing with the lead, but doing whatever it can to just try to run out the clock. Down the field. Makes the catch, but didn't get the feet down. Incomplete.
And quarterbacks love to throw the football high and far down the field. That time the quarterback doesn't do that, and he underthrows the receiver.
Second down here. This is a time where the quarterback has to manage the clock, has to be very careful. Trailing, needing points to get back into this one. The defender able to knock it away.
I think, Jim, you know, when you got a close game like this, it's third and long on the offensive side, you got to be smart. You know, don't take a chance. If you take a chance and cause a turnover, then that can turn the game around big time. So I expect the quarterback here to be very conservative with his decision. Well, that's a good job of the linebackers moving around. They're trying to confuse the offensive line. Now he's going to change the play. Look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
The Redskins get a first down.
Redskins look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? They're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
Now 1st and 10. He runs with it right up the gut.
It takes courage by an offensive coordinator in the fourth quarter, and you're behind to run the football. But he shows that courage, he runs it, and he gets rewarded. Good blocking, big pickup that time by the offense.
And now here's the toss. 2 minutes remaining, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This is a big third down snap. Defense lining up here late in this one, trying to hold on to the lead. That's a gain of 7. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day.
That time, nice job. Offensive line gives him a little hole, and he gets in there and shows his toughness and picks up the first down.
Now on first down, every snap crucial the rest of the way. The Redskins are coming off a rough loss in their last game, and they're right in this one, but still trailing, Phil.
That's
intercepted. Breaks the tackle. Phil, can you believe the defense steps up and makes the interception to clinch it for him today?
Oh, they love this. Nothing like winning a game with a defensive play to ice everything. And I give the defense all the credit. Just a great play on their part.
The Bengals now march to the line. Tightly contested game here in the fourth. The score's 36-34. Bernard lines up as the single back here. They'll go ground. And Bernard is brought down. The Redskins stop the clock in a hurry, trying to hold on to every precious second. That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9.
Let's go.
The corners step back. 2nd down and 9. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Bernard out to the right. He's taken down at the 30.
They can't give up the first down. They make a safe call, and they let the offense get the first down that probably seals the game.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. It's Bernard in the backfield.
Let's go.
And they go back to the ground. And he's going to be tackled right around the 31-yard line.
Jim, that's just playing it by the book. You've got to lead, and you want to keep the clock moving. So what do? You run the football. When you're in the huddle as a quarterback in this type of situation, you just tell everybody 2 things. Stay in bounds and put 2 hands on the football.
Ellington lined up as the single back. Unable to beat the down clock, and that'll cost him 5 yards, a delay of game. Following that penalty, it's now 2nd down and 13. They bring in the extra tight end. Hill's taking the handoff. That's a gain of only a yard.
Well, that's just the right call to make. In this situation, just run the football. Don't try to be some genius and catch the defense off guard. Manage the clock and just get this game over with.
Well, it's a big performance in front of a primetime audience and a sweet victory in the end.
Of course, the players are not thinking about the fact that, hey, a lot of people are watching us here today in this game. But when you win, and then you sit back and think, everybody was watching us, and you played well, boy, that is some great experience.
For Bill Sims and all the crew, Jim Nance saying so long.